Well, hey everybody, this is Real Honesty with John Retland, and here is my SmackDown Live Toledo review. This starts off with a nice graphical tribute to Pedro Morales, first ever Triple Crown winner in the company's history, in the Hall of Fame in 1995. Hopefully they had a collection of his matches to the network, matches of moments, interviews, whatever. The guy certainly deserves it, and rest in peace, Pedro. You had a hell of a career, hell of a life. Rest in peace, sir. And now to start off with the review proper. We start off with recaps. There was only 2 matches on this show. The one was a gauntlet match and had a whole bunch of, mini matches and stuff like that, including a really, really good opening, start to it, as opposed to a middle opening start. But the whole point, recaps of Becky, Ronda, Vince, and Charlotte having, that whole ending to Raw. People were expecting me to shred it before. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it. I don't like that Charlotte's involved. I have less of an issue with Charlotte being involved, since Charlotte at least is a legit athlete, and it would make sense to, slot her in there maybe some way. Not this way necessarily. It's kind of dumb, because it's making it all about the McMahons. We don't need the McMahons on TV all the damn time doing all this shit. We don't need the McMahons with their fingers in every single damn character and every single creation. Stop that. Stop thinking about the McMahons' fingers in every... God damn it. I really opened a can of worms with that. The whole point is, we do not need the McMahons always featured on TV and this kind of stuff. It's bad. And if USA Network's making this call, USA Network are full of fucking idiots. They really are. But anyway, Charlotte comes out and cuts a promo, and she stumbles over some of her words, but she has some good conviction with quite a bit of it, saying, I deserve to be in the match. Becky doesn't. Becky dropped the ball, all this kind of stuff, whatever. She even whatted the audience, which I guess was kind of a nice touch, but she did it really lazily. It was like badly timed and stuff like that. It is what it is. But, okay. She did that, and she says, well, you don't have to like it or whatever, but I'm going to beat Ronda. Becky's out, I'm in. So, whatever. She leaves the ring, and somebody says, and I believe it was Graves, says, her blood type is gold. Whoever wrote that needs to be fired. And if we don't know who wrote it, let's just fire Kevin Dunn and call it good. Kevin Dunn's really bad at his job. But it was probably Road Dogg, which would make sense, because Road Dogg's an idiot and an uncreative jackass that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And sorry, he doesn't. You guys can like the guy all you want. I don't think he's very good. Terrible wrestler, too. But that's okay. I didn't mind this episode of SmackDown, I will say that much, though the ending kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, though I knew it was coming. During the show, they released on WWE.com an interview piece where, well, actually it's just a piece where Lana's talking to Rusev and Nakamura and says, I need you both to trust each other and trust me. I'm going to basically lead you to Tag Team Gold. So another makeshift team is going to beat another makeshift team. There's Tag Team Champions, probably at Fastlane or Mania, something like that. We don't know yet, because creative's always fucking changing and everything, and they still don't have any match locked down for Mania besides Rollins versus Lesnar, and even then I'm worried about the build for that. But at least, okay, they're going to give Rusev and Nakamura something when they were over as singles acts, and they would have been more over if creative had actually given a damn, but okay, they're going to win the tag titles, and then they'll do nothing with them. They'll be on the goddamn kickoff. It's I wish they used them better. But anyway, I forget what exactly it was, but Carmella and Naomi were making their entrance, and there was so much glowing fur or whatever that Corey Graves said, we're going to get a cease and desist from Jim Henson. Jim Henson's been dead for a number of years, Corey. I know that you're basically brain dead when it comes to commentary, because you're a stupid fuck that doesn't deserve this goddamn job, because you're a goddamn atrocity on commentary. And he is. Sorry, you guys can like Corey Graves all you goddamn well want, but if that guy gets fired tomorrow and goes somewhere else where he actually maybe can do a good damn job, or maybe just disappears from wrestling, I'm not going to complain. I don't like people losing their damn jobs, but Corey is a goddamn atrocity on commentary. I don't think it's that he's overproduced anymore. I mean, I would like to think maybe on Raw, on SmackDown, I don't know, but he is bad. He is really fucking bad as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, the first match, Sonya and Mandy versus the Iconics versus Carmella and Naomi. Whoever loses, basically, whichever team loses, gets to enter the chamber first. There's some good scraps and this kind of stuff, and the Iconics kept playing defense and everything and doing well, which kind of gives me hope that maybe the Iconics will do well in the chamber. I mean, I don't know. My chamber predictions, by the way, will probably be up later tonight, or maybe tomorrow. I might wait till tomorrow, actually, and just do them, because I'm really, really tired, and I'll wait to see if any more matches are added. But it was what it was. It was decent. Naomi did end up beating up Mandy and did end up pinning her. So Mandy and Sonya start out against Sasha and Bayley in the match. Okay, cool, whatever. Hopefully Mandy and Sonya actually eliminate Sasha and Bayley, and then Sasha and Bayley can feud like they should have been last year. But no, creative's fucking dumb. Anyway, I'm okay. It was a good match. It was nice to see these women featured. But the makeshift team winning, I have a feeling that the instant Carmella and Naomi get in the match, they're going to get eliminated right away. Which kind of should happen. I mean, sorry, but they're just a makeshift team. We don't need makeshift teams doing that well. Give them some time to get established, and maybe they can win the title sometime at SummerSlam. I want the Iconics to win the chamber match. So, quick question though, they show this graphic of like the women in the chambers and in the chamber pods and everything, and the two teams facing off Bayley, Sasha, and Mandy and Sonya. Who the fuck did those graphics? Because whoever did those graphics clearly doesn't have much more than an entry-level education when it comes to making graphics. Or they were told to come up with something in 5 minutes. That was like sci-fi levels of bullshit right there. That was bad. That was like like Sharknado type shit. But Sharknado's intentionally made to be bad. This is actually from a multi-million-dollar company, and that's the best they could come up with? Fucking hell, that was just bad. But Nia and Tamina in an interview piece, and Tamina kept getting upset about being interrupted, apparently, or just got annoyed, and Nia just kept talking over her. Which, I don't know why, Tamina's the bigger one, because Nia's just a 300.5-ounce Samoan woman. And I will never let that go. Never let that go. Because Nia's a goddamn idiot. But we then get a Mustafa Ali promo. He is out of the chamber due to, I believe, the eye injury and maybe a couple other nagging injuries. It's just as well, I'm disappointed he's not going to be in the chamber, but if it's his precaution to keep him healthy, maybe he gets a big, shot at somebody down the road, maybe at Mania, maybe for the U.S. title, something. Who the fuck knows? But somebody's going to have to beat Truth for the U.S. Championship, because I'm sorry, Truth versus Ali does nothing for me. But good luck to Ali, and I hope he recovers. I hope he's back on SmackDown like next week or soon after. We then get McMiz TV with Miz and McMahon, Miz and Shane is what I'm trying to say, and the Usos. It's okay. They did some promo stuff. It was what it was. Usos were showing they were the more bonded team. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't, because the Usos are probably going to lose. I really don't want the Usos to lose. Where is Sanity, by the way? Where the fuck has Sanity been? Where are the Good Brothers? The Good Brothers, you could have featured some other people, like, in segments or whatever. Now, granted, they did have this gauntlet match, and I understand, but they have so many talents they're not even fucking using. Now, they did feature as many of the women as they possibly could, so I'll give them that much credit. But whatever, okay, the Usos lay them out with super kicks. And then we get the gauntlet match, where the winner enters the chamber match last. It was Orton, by the way. It was Orton. But I'm actually going to cover the match a little bit. Bryan had a promo saying he will not be, I know you people don't want me to be a martyr. Literally, no one is calling you a fucking martyr, Daniel. No one is calling you a martyr. It is what it is. Kofi is the member of the New Day that is replacing Mustafa Ali. And Kofi had one fucking hell of a show, about 60 minutes, lasting till nearly the end. Doing a great performance, eliminating Bryan. And a blow away 30 minutes of this, almost 30 minutes. I think it was like 25 minutes. Him and Bryan having a great moment. Great exchanges and everything. Rowan did interfere at one point. The referee didn't see it. The rest of New Day, Big E and Xavier beat up Rowan, and then they get kicked out. And then, even though the ref doesn't see this, Rowan throws Kofi over a barricade. And then the referee just says, oh, you must have done something even though I didn't see it. You're out of here too. So Kofi and Bryan had a really, really good match here. Really good stuff. Bryan goes for the right knee. Kofi hits a Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3. Kofi moves on. Faces Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is so fucking focused. And he gets beat. Big shock that Jeff Hardy got beat. Good stuff. That was really, really good also. And then here's Joe. And Joe basically just punishes and tries to submit Kofi and everything and all this. And then Joe falls to the same goddamn spot that he did against AJ, I believe at Hell in a Cell, where AJ rolls out of the Coquina clutch, kind of, and pins Joe. And you'd think Joe would know to let go of the goddamn hold and kick out, but he didn't. He did not do the thing, and that happened, and Joe got pinned. And then Joe beat the hell out of Kofi. And then AJ Styles came down and gave Kofi a chance to get back in the ring, because AJ respects the New Day community Yes, I'm not going to let that go because it's just hilarious. But AJ's like, Kofi, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. And of course, AJ wanting to keep the black man down. I really should stop making these comments about AJ, but AJ said some fairly controversial shit. So I respect the wrestler, but maybe not the man himself. AJ's beating up Kofi. Kofi comes back, does some good stuff, but ends up falling into the calf crusher and taps out. We have 2 minutes left. And New Day, the rest of New Day comes out, gets Kofi. Kofi gets a standing ovation. Great job by Kofi, really. He does well. He's probably going to get eliminated from the chamber first now after this, but it is what it is. He had a great showing here. Reminding you how good Kofi actually is. And then Orton's music hits. And then Orton comes from behind, RKO out of nowhere, and pins AJ. Orton's in the chamber last. Yeah, that happened. And then the show went off. C, pull above my head. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the descriptions. This has been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. And I'll see you soon.